about some of the challenges that come with coaching a team so young?
I think the idea for most of the coaches is they see it in the eyes of the players. They want everything now. They want it so fast, and they're not quite sure about the steps to get to the end game. That's the most important thing for a coach, is to talk about the small steps throughout any given season that the coach can put in front of them. And some of those challenges, you find out also which of the guys are willing to accept the team challenge as opposed to the individual.
But challenging nonetheless in every way.
Oh yeah, and for 8 months of it, Kevin.
Yeah.
So get ready for massive parenting for the year for this coaching staff.
So the New York starting five, Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Dennis Smith is out there with Barrett, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Garland with it. Pass to Sexton. Thompson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Love trying to break loose. Goes back up, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Here's Smith. Pass to Knox. Robinson passes to Knox. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Garland. Here's Thompson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside, most of his shots coming around the rim.
Smith outside. He kicks it to Robinson. Passes it to Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Love. Big man who was forgotten about during free agency. Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener, maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the 3-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Now, here's Sexton. He dishes it to Thompson. The pass to Osman, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Kicks to Sexton. It's up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Brent out of Macedonia, Cedi Osman, 24 years of age and 2nd in minutes played for the Cavs last season.
Yeah, Cedi, a lot of tumult around the team with his introduction to NBA basketball, but don't forget, a couple years playing pro in Europe and a top player on the Turkish national team. I think he's really ready for a bigger role with this organization.
So both teams changing it up here. Cleveland moving it around. Porter, bounce pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the Knicks rebuilding their roster this summer, there is hope in the air.
Well, 2 big swings they were hopeful to take. One was at the draft and ending up getting the 2nd overall pick in R.J. Barrett. certainly points the team in the right direction. The second one was in free agency, and unfortunately for the New York Knicks, again, a bit of a swing and a miss. So we'll see if through some youth and maybe some flexible contracts, the Knicks can find a way to finally construct something in Gotham.
Sometimes when a shooter misses a wide open shot, Brent, you hear, oh, he had too much time. I mean, is that really a thing?
I mean, in life, do we really have you never have too much time.
Never have too much time.
You can never have too much time.
I think about Marc Gasol, like in the finals and the playoffs last year. He would sit there and no one would even be around him.
And he's tiptoeing like, do I shoot? Do I shoot? I think it messes with you just in terms of the psychological part about like, why isn't anybody guarding me here? Well, if you're a bad shooter, there's a really good reason why they're not guarding you.
Now, here is Morris. Nance with some nice D.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Bullock. Down low, Portis. Nance with some nice D.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gibson looking it over. Pass to Trier. Back to Gibson.
I commend the physical play of Taj Gibson. He brings that every night. When he's shooting, he's skilled at drawing contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for New York. He doesn't get the second one. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Over to the left wing. Here's Love. Yes, that goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so... Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. They've got Reggie Bullock. Taj Gibson is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Ellington in at the point. Here's Bullock. And count it from 19 feet away. Now, here's Clarkson. Outside Porter. This one for three. The shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Love. Morris looking over the floor. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Shoots from the elbow. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap two hands around him and hope he doesn't score. Well, last year, interesting under-the-radar season as Tristan Thompson statistically had a very, very good year. A career best rate in rebounding, scoring, and assists. That's a big guy down on the inside. And Tristan Thompson provides you some great foundation on a nightly basis to bring physicality to the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And as well as he played last season, the former Iron Man, Tristan Thompson, struggled with injury.
Yeah, fewest games played of his career in any given season. And for a guy who went 4 straight seasons playing every game, deep into the playoffs, games that physically and mentally take a toll on you, last season was a tough one for Tristan that way.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Knicks trail by 9. Smith outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
There's Garland. Another shot. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And here's Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Knox. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Pass to Barrett. Here's Knox. 5 to shoot. Pass to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. New York with a new 14. Robinson passes to Barrett. Missed it, even after all those chances. Oh, Nance in position. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you. Brent, if you were building an offensive system from scratch, what would be your favorite style of play?
I would really tend to lean on 3 guards that could handle the basketball, Kevin. Guys who can initiate plays from all over the floor and really look to find players that are smart about playing off the ball. We've combined 3 of those guys with the skill set, so one has it, and the other 2 are maneuvering around. They're going to cause so much commotion. They're going to cause so many breakdowns defensively within a possession that a multitude of playmaking players, that would be tremendous. And
Tough
all of those
defend,
guys,
right? I mean,
yeah, but all those guys too, Kevin. On top of that, if we talked about their physical nature and stature, I would want guys that are 6'6", 6'7", and long, because when you get back to the other end, you want them to be able to coordinate and take up enough room defensively to cause some problems. But man, 3 guards, 3 long guards, and this is something that Phil Jackson relied on during the years when they won championships in Chicago. He always looked for long guards. Aside from Jordan and Pippen, there was the Ron Harpers of the world that helped accentuate what they could do on the perimeter.
And then slams it in.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Smith with a wide open look and too long on the shot.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. 11-point game. The pass to Trier. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Cleveland leading by 10. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Love.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. After a solid quarter of play, they held a 10-point lead. After a tough, hard-fought second quarter, the lead remained the same, and they still hold the double-digit advantage at the break. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is going to not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor.
And for the Cavs, their #1 goal is to identify a young superstar to build around.
Yeah, they've had a nice collection here of guys that they hope step up and step out. Cleveland's only 2 Rookie of the Year award winners have been LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Franchise changers hard to find.
Osman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Thompson in its center. And that's the group for John Beilein as we begin the second half. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Well, the big story from the Knicks last season was the surprise trade that sent Porzingis to Dallas. Shook up the entire roster.
Well, never easy to trade a franchise player, but there was some rumblings that maybe Porzingis was not going to stay there long term, and a surprise deal made last year as Porzingis exited New York for Dallas. So the next opportunity for them was draft and free agency, and to try to get as flexible as they possibly could be for the next few years.
Garland, the pass to Love. Off target from 3-point range.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Knox. Second chance shot. And Robinson with the layup.
A really good way to get your first points of the half with a rugged play on the backboard.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
I think Mitchell Robinson is one of those guys. We saw it last year. He might get 4 or 5 blocks a game. So many players tempted to shoot outside shots because Mitchell would play off of them, and then quickly he would get to them and deflect the shot. So incredible quick twitch fibers and quick to the ball to make an impact defensively.
Gibson's checked in for Robinson. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now Sexton. And that one is off. Randall with some nice D. And with Robinson, if he played a full 40 minutes every game, Brent, his block numbers would be outstanding.
Look at you, Kevin, digging into the per 36 minutes statistics. I like it. He's a great rim protector. He has great activity down there. And if he can stay with the game plan, I think Coach Fizdale is going to find ways to give him more minutes in this season.
Kicks it out to Love for three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Sexton. Pass to Osman. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Love. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Look how calm Kevin Love was when he was up against the timing mechanism on top of the backboard. That's called the shot clock, Kevin.
Gibson the bounce pass. Here's Barrett. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. It's stolen by Barrett. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got his first points of the night.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Julius Randle. Morris comes in for Kevin Knox. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Trier in for Smith. Yep, it counts. 1:41 left in the third. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. A promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Shooting 2. No good on the free throw. You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly. I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Here's Windler. He's guarded by Bullock. Windler's shot is off.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Bullock, good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Love kicks to Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target. The Knicks go the other way with it. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Ellington the pass to Trier. Back to Ellington. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Clarkson with the ball. Passes it to Love. Shoots over Portis. Off the left rim and out. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Trier. Reggie Bullock is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Clarkson finds Love. Back to Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there from Jordan.
And the pass to Robinson. Morris outside. Over Nance. Morris, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Knicks trail by 5. To the left wing. There's Trier with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side, Porter. Pass to Windler. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Windler's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
New York calls timeout.
And after winning the Eastern Conference 4 straight seasons, that streak ended for the Cavs last year.
Well, the loss of that kind of star usually launches a rebuild, and so Cleveland doing it again, either through trade or free agency, trying to rebuild what this team is going to be about in the future. And now bringing in a college coach in John Beilein, you wonder if this young group can adopt that sort of collegiate mentality and bring that kind of enthusiasm to the floor.
And the Knicks making a change here. Julius Randle's checked in for Morris. Kevin Knox comes in for Reggie Bullock. It's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Dennis Smith in for Alonzo Trier. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Fizdale said to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Trying to get open is Thompson. They get it back. Thompson is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Knicks now. Knicks trail by 6. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out to Smith, beyond the arc, traps in the tray.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Tristan Thompson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love up top, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch. Knicks trail by 3.
Smith, the pass to Barrett. Back to Smith to tie it up. And again, New York with the triple.
Yes, Dennis Smith Jr. not afraid.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Love. Garland at the elbow. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. Both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here is Smith. Not a lot of room. Randall no good.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Passes it to Osman. Left side, Love. Now here's Garland. Clock at 6. Randall against Love. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Over Garland. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
New York calls timeout. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And here is Garland. Now the pass to Love. Pass to Garland. There's the 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous